Obviously, first remove your factory skid plate. This is an aftermarket bumper, so it's gonna look a little bit different, but same idea. Let it hang. Next one lined up. Next one's front lip is gonna slide under this one's rear lip. This is where we're at. If you just had this skid, it would have built in right there. Okay, up next, oil pan. Alright, so I got the differential drop, so I need to space mine. It comes with spacers, and you can do it if you need to. I'm gonna go right through the bottom, washer, bolt, and get right into the hole that's already there. Same thing down here. My belly's bigger than it was last time I did this, guys. Blame it on quarantine. Got that in loosely. Up like that. Because of my bumper, the mounting points for the front of this front skid plate are about an inch forward. So I had to drill holes in here myself. Normally, guys, this hole would line up with this hole, and they both screw into the frame with this set of bolt and spacers. So I had to drill a hole through the oil pan skid plate, get my own little bolt going. This is gonna go right into that hole. Okay guys, we are looking towards the front of the truck now. Because these are Ford Tundra, we might have to do a little bit of fab work, and that's the case here. When I line up the transmission skid using this bolt hole, they fit fine, but then it comes back here and gets caught right here, right there. It almost goes where it's supposed to. Okay, I think I have a solution. I'm gonna put this up here. This is where it's sitting. So instead of jeopardize the integrity of the frame, they obviously put this here for a reason. I'm just gonna cut a slot in the skid and hopefully be able to clear that bad boy. I'm putting skid plates on. Yeah, it's for a Tundra. They got the same bones, just different bellies. Here's the final product. See if that gives us the clearance we need. Okay, looks like we got it. We're in there. Here's the fun part. Next, I'm gonna drill 2 holes to the crossmember. 1, 2. I'm gonna do what they said and put a jack under this because my leg is getting tired. $14 mil. other side done, and we'll see where we're at with the key case. Alright guys, it's the next day, and I figured it out. I really don't like to drill into the frame, but in this case, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just mark 4 holes, bolt this baby in. Again, this is for the Tundra, and they did tell me that, but I chose to grab it anyways and see if I could get it in there. So I got the transfer skid centered, and it is now hitting these reinforcements on both sides. Same scenario over there. So I'm gonna notch this. I didn't want to cut it fully earlier, but I don't think it would really hurt to just notch it so that this guy can slide up a little ways. And that way this can butt up to this. Alright, see how we doing. Beautiful. It's hitting on the small factory skid plate. I was hoping I wouldn't have to remove it, but I'm going to. Alright, so it's 12 millimeter, and a swivel is required. Tranny skid plate, and I don't discriminate. Tranny skid plates are just fine in my book. Just get it centered on the frame rails. We got full clearance. Let's right up to that. Got clearance there too. We'll start marking my holes. Good news. 2 of the bolts that the skid row provides work. It's a bolt and another one of these backing plates that goes on top of the hole. It's a 14 millimeter. Oh shit, I knew that was gonna happen. It fell right in. Oh well, lost in the black abyss. A trip to Ace Hardware's in my future. Moving on to drilling. So looking at a side view, it's a square hole that already lines up the hole they've got drilled. Well, that's no good, I can't use that. Down here's some meat to grab there. I'm gonna start with the rears. My kids are having a blast out here. Music to my ears. Light bulb just went off in my head. Homemade upside down drill press, Harbor Freight bottle jack. The next one's gonna go right here. Frame's doubled up, overlaps. It saddens me to have to drill through this beautiful skid plate, but you know. That's the hole I just drilled. And as you can see, there's some stuff that's getting in my way, preventing the skid plate from sitting flush against the frame. So I'm gonna grind it. You might have to do the same thing. Little 2-in-1. Couple coats. I'm gonna be using these threaded nut certs. Seems like the best way. This is the machine. Amazon. Comes with some big sizes though. Basically you drill a hole 1/8 inch bigger than the bolt you're trying to put in. My bolts are 5/16 and I need a hole the diameter of 7/16. Alright guys, I'm under here. I got my tool. The arms are open completely and I'm gonna screw the nut cert onto the end of the mandrel. All the way. Okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. Go up into the hole. I'm gonna close the handles. Felt it engage. go for this one now. Oh yeah. Feels a lot better. Good news, 2 of the bolts that Skid Row provides work. It's a bolt and another one of these backing plates that goes on top of the hole. It's a 14 millimeter. Alright, we're looking good. Got the 2 bolts on that side. And 2 bolts on that side. A plus on the nutset, that thing works great. And again, we got clearance over here. Just enough, 1/4 inch. This thing is skidded out all the way up. Just barely see all 4. The only thing that bugs me, the only thing, is how the bolts stick out everywhere. Props to Skid Row for being the only people that are making skid plates for Sequoias right now. A couple of others used to, and I see some action on the Facebook groups for some guys designing some good stuff. Alright, this is Finn from Treehouse Overland. I'll see you next time. Are you happy you got skid plates? You are? Oh good. Let's go ruin them! Rock and roll. In case you guys didn't know.